Up against Avast. Shouldn't you have a pirate avatar if your name is Avast? Just flavor-wise. Okay, we got no more lives. We're going to keep this. Sunken Citadel as a white, I think. Opponent. Ready to tap land. Pass this turn. We too can play a land and pass. Deserted Beach, or do we... I think we'll just get the Sunken Citadel. We'll do blue this time. No, I don't want to go shields down. Let's pass the turn. Here's the rampity ramp. Oh. How do I feel about that? Slow him down, or I think we'll let it go because we get the Sunset Revelry. Once they ramp high enough, though, it does make No More Lies kind of useless. Pass the turn. Alright, face down card. No. I would like to see what your face down card is. It had a response. It was an Aurelia's Vindicator, so is this what people are playing? Because it's got the disguise thing. It's turn face up, exile up to X other target creatures from the battlefield and or creature cards from graveyards. So it's like a one-sided board wipe thing. Pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. We're just holding up No More Lies and Intrude on the Mind. So let's talk about this card, Intrude on the Mind. I think you just want a 2 and a 3. Unless the cards really demand otherwise. Do I let that resolve just because I really want to be able to intrude on the mind? I think I do. You either draw 2, make a 3/3, or you draw 3, make a 2/2. Alright, that's pretty good. Flippity flip. Intrude upon the mind. Okay. So we'll put depopulate and build ruin over here because I think they're going to try not to give us depopulate. Maybe they do give us depopulate if we do it 4-1. I mean, gaming ourselves here. Yep. Foolish opponent. Now the thing about it is, we're going to lose that Thop anyway. Does this have reach? No. Gotta look out for the sneaky reach. Don't like that opponent is pausing. They have that cost 2 mana. It's the virtue of whatever, the black thing. -3/-3, gain some life. wondering if we wait to Sunfall. Because we kind of want to know more lies. They're on the Atraxa mana now. Potentially 9 mana next turn. If I'm counting correctly. 3, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, no more lies stops and attracts it. They're gonna Leyline Binding. Really? 2/2 flyer? End the turn. Land. Blockity block. We get the Sunset Revelry back to where it's useful. Maybe we should actually take 4. Opponent.
I do not have time for this. I do not have time for you.
Dinosaur. Dinosaur. Kind of a dinosaur looking thing. Maybe that's not. My turn. So they just opt not to do anything. Let's kill their mana producer so that we keep them off Atraxa for 1 more. Seems like they might be playing around No More Lies. This is Atraxa. We too can play around. Oh, double No More Lies. Cool. Uh-huh. So let's power this up. Leyline Binding can't hit it because it's a it is a land permanent. It's not a non-land permanent. Attack, make a map. Probably should have tapped Field of Ruin there. Well, I guess we couldn't. We should have played a Darkheart Waste. Opponent.
You know what a hurry we're in!
Salty didn't like it much.
I don't suppose you've got to speed things up.
Salty?
Rub.
Do it!
Salty, I am only waiting around to kill you.
Leaving Farewell on top. Opponent's got all the manas. Mana's bananas. They've got Depopulate, they just mill that away. Wandering Emperor. We're going to send that away too. I guess that deals with the Restless Anchorage, so that's kind of annoying. Do we take 6 or do we just get lost this guy? Guess we can't because they have enough mana now. We have to hold up with the lights. We are going to get a nice Sunset Revelry. Next to 10. It's a battle of wits here. Angel of Wrath. Huh. What if I just let that resolve? And Sunfall. I think I do. Not a mistake. They're supposed to normalize that. And then if I do that, maybe they feel comfortable playing their tracks. I don't know. Do not know. Do know that this Wandering Emperor is going to be a problem. Opponent, taking the
I
time.
do not have time for this. I do not have time for you.
You know what a hurry we're in!
Salty didn't like it much.
I do not suppose you could have split things up.
Salty?
Rub. Do it! Salty. I am only waiting around to kill you.
Wandering Emperor resolves. Makes a samurai.
Then we must protect the people.
Okay, lost it. That does mean they can buff it up with their map tokens, but we'll just deal with it a different way. We do have Sunset Revelry here. And our anchorage is no longer under threat, as far as we can tell.
Our swords will cross again.
That took a minute to kaboom. Sunset Revelry, Sunset Revelry, Sunset Revelry. There are no more lies. Okay, well, we don't get to do the really fun thing. Drawing the card, gaining the life, and getting the tokens. Oh, opponent. I think they're getting as fatigued as we are. Oh, yeah, we should have attacked. Whoops. Here comes the maps. Keep it on top. Well, it is actually playing new cards. Look at that. What are the chances? Here, let's just trade all our creatures. Keep the board clean. Leyline Binding. Oh yeah, hard to counterspell that, isn't it? They got us there. They just chumped with one of them. We're taking the 4, I don't know. Give them a nice. Let's hope those are 2 Atraxas. They can fire off 1, we counter it. Fire off another, next turn we counter it. That's what we're hoping. Opponent, are you there? Knock, knock.
I do not have time for this. I do not have time for you.
You know what a hurry we're in!
Salty didn't like it much.
I do not suppose you could have split things up.
Salty?
Do it! Salty. I am only waiting around to kill you.
What do we gotta do? Like, just show 1 game in the video? Ugh. We just go do push-ups while we're waiting here? Hello? How come it's not going to time for opponent? There we go. There's the rope. Let's look at some of our other fun things we never look at.
Well, that's no ordinary rabbit. That's the most foul, cruel, and bad-tempered rodent you ever set eyes on.
We better not risk another frontal assault. That rabbit's dynamite.
Right, cancel. Okay, let's field of road, please. And another restless anchorage. And let town. No, either they play their Atraxa, we counter it, or we play a Wandering Emperor. Make a 2/2. We're well on our way. This is pretty good. This is pretty good in this deck. NGL, not gonna lie. Is it worth trying to spend 2 counter spells on? I think so. Oh, no, they can pay it twice, can't they? Whoops. Oh, well. Guess we fare well. Exile all enchantments, exile all creatures, exile all graveyards. Even artifacts that need exiling now. Pass the turn. That cleared the board. Cycle Zator is proving ground. I've actually seen more cards of our deck theoretically here than they've seen of their deck. Well, we totally punted by playing that last No More Lies. Possibly, I don't know. We've seen 2 of their 4 ley line bindings. Topiary Stomper. That happens. It probably means we're not playing Wandering Emperor. Sunken Citadel. Let's power up. Well, let's see. This only has +1. We wanted to get it to a 4/5 so it can block, right? I guess we'll take the 4 for 1 turn. Do. Then we can't quite play the Wandering Emperor. Well, actually, we can play the Wandering Emperor if they draw out the No More Lies. Maybe they're not even running Atraxa. Why have we not seen Atraxa? We've seen almost half their deck. Is it possible they just don't have an Atraxa at the moment? Opponent.
It's not that easy being green, having to spend each day the color of the leaves.
Let the damage resolve, please. Yeah, they've clearly got another leyline binding. Avast! Really wants this win. That's what Avast. I don't care as much. Just here to control you. Whether I win or lose. Game has already gone on far too long for me to put it in the recording. So there's that.
You know what a hurry we're in!
Salty didn't like it much.
I do not suppose you could have split things up.
Salty?
Rub.
Do it! Salty. I am only waiting around to kill you.
Bird migration. We need a board wipe, don't we? Guess I gotta waste the double counter spells on this. Planes is pretty useless. That was the wrong one to do. Why am I flooding out now? Is my question. Why now? All times. Oh, opponent! Are you gonna time out? Oh, do we get the win? Do we get the win? Why do we keep getting lands? Shuffler truth. Hashtag shuffler truth. Hashtag shuffler hates us. Opponent's frustrated. I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated. Who's the slow player? Is it the control player? No, I just did my turn like that. Just like that. Come on. Forced to do this.
I'm home. Remember your training.
You can leyline bind the Wandering Emperor now. Oh my goodness! What a game. What a stupid, stupid 28-minute game.